BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to my channel, Reading Category Romance. And welcome to another new release video. This is for the Harlequin historical line and these are all March 2026 books. The date on the spine, if you have the physical edition, will state March of 2026. The official publication date for all of these books is actually February 24th, just a couple weeks away. So they are available currently. If you want to go and purchase the physical book, you can buy it from the Harlequin website. They usually run deals, to be honest. Like if you are looking to get print books, and my personal opinion is, I would go and buy them directly from Harlequin because they often do deals like buy three, get 30% off, stuff like that. They're always, and I think they're running a Valentine's Day sale right now, maybe. Now, my personal opinion for the ebooks, I would hold off and get them from your ebook retailer of choice. I'm just not a fan of the platform that Harlequin uses to read ebooks off of. Unfortunately, the ebooks are also usually on sale, same as the print books, but I would rather spend the extra couple bucks to be able to read them on my device of choice. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, like I said, these all get released on February 24th, so if you want to pre-order any of them or anything like that, absolutely go ahead and do that. So there are 5 books coming out for the historical line in March, and all of them sound really good. So we have 4 Regencies and a medieval, so that's very exciting. So the first one we have is The Dangers of Deceiving a Duke by Louise Allen. This is a Regency novel. And let's talk about, so before I get into it, obviously they are historical novels. These can be either open door or closed door. It depends on the book. It depends on the author. There is no cut line saying these are sweet romances. Typically, if you are going to be reading a historical book, expect it to be open door romance. That's the easiest explanation. After fleeing the Ton in ruin, Lady Catherine Brandon built a new life in sleepy Oxfordshire. Her secret past means anything beyond an acquaintance is out of the question, so the arrival of Quinn Falconer, the Duke of Harland, threatens everything when their startling attraction becomes recklessly tempting. Though Quinn has ambitions for the town that borders his newly inherited estate, Cat is diverting all his attention. With the grace of a high society debutante and the gumption, maybe I should be putting my glasses on, and the gumption of someone who's known hardship, she is a compelling contradiction. And the more he investigates, the stranger the pull towards her. This one sounds really good. The other thing I wanted to mention in passing, and I am going to put my glasses on so I don't have to stumble my way through this video. Hey, there we go. Hi guys, how are ya? Is that you're going to notice that a number of these, especially going forward, are not going to be part of series. They're not starting a lot of new series. For those of you who do not know, the Harlequin historical line will be coming to an end September/October of 2027, which I am very very upset about, I should say. And I am excited that we're still going to be getting a bunch of books, from these lines, from these authors. So do show them some love on the way out, like make sure that if you're somebody who's like, oh yeah, I used to read the historical line, give them a try again, pick them up, show these authors some love. They really do appreciate it. Every talk about these books, every review about these books helps the authors, helps everything immensely. So do be sure to do that. If you read it and you're not someone who wants to leave a, you're not someone who feels comfortable leaving a full review, even leaving a starred review, talking and saying, hey, I really enjoyed this book, that's great. So share these books, guys, before they're gone. The next one we have is A Secret to Shock the Earl by Laura Martin. This is also a Regency romance. Richard, the Earl of Farmley, believed he had lost his sweetheart Hetty forever. Amid the carnage of the Peninsula War, she was torn from his arms, thought dead, but now she's back on his doorstep with their 2-year-old child. Thinking Richard had abandoned her, pregnant Hattie became trapped in a joyless marriage to a cruel man. Now a widow, she is finally free, but alone, vulnerable, and penniless. Richard is her only hope for refuge. They're bound by their son and an undeniable connection, but when they both bear the scars of the past is a rekindled romance more than she can promise. That sounds really good too. I love all of these books, honestly. They just all sound fantastic. And the covers of these books are just absolutely stunning. The next one, another Regency we have, is Truth or Dare with the Viscount by Sadie King. And this one says, Lady Elspeth refuses to endure the scrutiny of the marriage mart any longer, nor accept the shame of being more intelligent than any prospective husband she is expected to obey. I like her already. Then she meets her new neighbor, Robert Barden, a rakish viscount, as alluring as he is maddening. Robert may be scorched with scandal, but he will not risk tarnishing a lady's reputation. Yet every provocation from Elspeth stokes an irresistible urge to play with fire. As the truth of his alleged wickedness unravels under Elspeth's shrewd gaze, dare he hope that he can overcome society's scorn and spend a lifetime sparring. I love the fact that she's like, yeah, I'm smarter than all of you, and I don't need any of you. I think that that's absolutely delightful. I'm really excited about this one. I love the idea of this one. This is also listed as a Regency. A Scoundrel for the Suffragist by Melissa Oliver. And this is the second book in a series, The Disputable Marsden Brothers. So maybe check out book 1 first if you are I had one of my viewers put in a comment the other day, or about the heartwarming video yesterday, saying that they were hashtag Team Storm. Because Storm from Storm Reads and I famously are on different sides of the equation. Like, I'm like, read a series out of order, it's fine. Storm's like, read a series in order. And I just love that she hashtag Team Storm. And I think that that should just be a thing now on BookTube going forward. Hashtags Team Storm or hashtag Team Sarah for reading in or out of order. But anyway, if you are hashtag Team Storm, maybe read book 1 first. As an ardent campaigner for women's rights, we like her very much, Cicely Dundlecott is accustomed to exasperating men, aren't we all? But gaming hell proprietor Dominic Marsden beats them all. Wherever she goes, he's there, smirking. Most infuriating of all, their friction makes sparks fly. Then Dominic reveals why he's tailing her. He suspects her latest suitor of conducting criminal activity in his club. Cicely joins his cause, and the attraction between them becomes impossible to ignore, as do Dominic's hidden depths. Cece determined long ago she'd never again risk her heart, so why is she tempted to stake it all on a scoundrel? The cover of this one I love because I get memories of the movie Mary Poppins and the Mum. That scene in the very beginning where I love that scene so, so, so much.
Clearly soldiers in petticoats, dauntless crusaders for women's votes. Though we adore men individually, we agree that as a group they're rather stupid.
This is listed as Regency, but I don't think it is if she's fighting for women's rights. It's got to be later Victorian, probably. I think it was labeled wrong. That's my thought. I love history, but I am no history, scholar or anything like that. So I'm almost certain that this came out later. Like, I'm thinking Mary Poppins was not set during the Regency period. Okay, hold on. I have the entire world of knowledge at my fingertips. Hold on. Bear. Please speak amongst yourselves. Here we go. Okay, so it would have been, it's like 100 years off. The early 1900s. This is the early 1900s. It is not a Regency romance. This, I'm going to say, the suffragist movement time period, which is most active between 1903 and 1914. So there we go. So that's what I'm thinking. Isn't Google amazing? So the final book we have for today. This is why I am so glad I broke these videos up into separate lines, because I can talk about these books a little bit more, not have to rush them, and you guys really seem to like this, so yay. The last one we have is a medieval romance, The Warrior's Rescued Bride by Denise Lynn. The cover of this one is absolutely stunning. The king can order Eden of Rule to rescue Lady Amesy, but years after she jilted him on their wedding eve, Eden doesn't have to like it. Though he embarks on the dangerous journey to bring the stubborn beauty to safety, Eden must resist the undying pull between them. When her loved ones were threatened, Amesy, I think that's it, fled her betrothed to protect Eden. Now reunited, she still sees pain, anger, and desire burning in his eyes. Telling him the truth will only stoke the fire that once consumed them. And with battle approaching, can they risk everything to make the vows they always intended? So this one sounds really good too. I've mentioned it before, but I am just relatively recently, within the last year or so, getting into the medieval books. They were something that never really appealed to me, but I know that a lot of people really, really like the Viking, medieval, those kind of stories. So if that's you, definitely check this one out. But anyway, guys, that is all that I have for today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, which is your favorite of this group of books? Or maybe you have more than one. Which ones do you want to pick up the most is my question to you. And tune in tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the intrigue line. So yay on that one. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.